then the next funnel, it's book your seat to my 1 day like mastermind, and we're doing it in different cities. So I guess my question is first around the audience, right? Like, is there any advice? And I can show you, like, I can say the name of what the event is, and is it attracting that audience? I guess that'll be the first question. And then the second question is around the funnel itself is that the right funnel, like an ebook to the mastermind, or is it just, should I just have a funnel just for the
How much is
mastermind?
how much is your mastermind?
Um, so originally it is 997.
Okay.
However, there are two packages, two different options. One is 997, the other one's 1497. The 1497 is an all access pass to all the different cities we're traveling to in the spring of 2025.
Gotcha. How many people are people actually buying that? Because that's not a normal funnel flow for me. Are people buying from the ebook to the
No,
997?
it's my first funnel ever.
Okay.
Just
So what
so
we do, I mean, so this is something that, and you had a lot packed in there. That could be like a
I
whole
sure do.
30
I
minutes.
know.
Okay, so let's start here. So I'm going to start out just with that because that's something I could probably answer a little faster.
All right, cool.
Getting them to go from an ebook to a 997 event where they have to travel and come in person, probably going to be a little hard.
Okay.
Is it impossible? No. But is it the most optimal way? Probably not. Right.
Hmm.
So I had this, I can't remember who it was. Somebody told me one time, you need, and if you guys have a pen and paper, I want you to write this down because this will be really helpful. For about every hour that you spend with somebody, they'll spend about $1,000 with you.
Hmm.
Right. So let me say that. So let me say that again. For about every hour that somebody spends with you, you gain about $1,000 worth of trust. Now, is that 100% accurate? No, it's not going to be 100% accurate, right? But that makes sense to why people, they'll spend $1,000 and buy something off a webinar, right? An hour, a 90-minute webinar, they'll buy that, right? So for you, whenever they're coming off the ebook, I'm not sure where they're seeing that ebook funnel from. It could be from an ad, could be from social, but more than likely, they probably don't know much about you and they're just more interested about what you have to offer. And so to get them to come in and buy $1,000 ticket to then have to travel to an in-person event, probably going to be very, very low because they don't even know who Noemi is. Or
Right.
some may, but not. So what I would like to see, what I would probably do if it was me, is maybe do some kind of webinar and pair it up with the book. So when they get the book, they get a workshop that's virtual, right? And then the workshop is kind of like over the book. So it's like, hey, you get this book, it comes with a free workshop or complimentary workshop, and then you can maybe do it every other week or every week.
Um,
And then what you do is then on that workshop, build trust with them and then sell the event. That's what I would do. And
yeah.
then you can even evergreen that webinar if it gets really good. If you get the conversions right and it's working, you can go ahead and just evergreen that and just have them attend a replay. So now you're selling these mastermind tickets on replay and you're not even there. So I would start there if that was me because I would want to build more trust with my audience. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So sell the book or download the book complimentary, and then the master class is a bundle with it.
So are you selling the book right now?
No, it's complimentary.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, I would maybe even just put it as a bundle. Yeah, just like hey, ebook plus a master class, and
Okay.
then just see how it goes, and then from there, do the class. Um,
Gotcha, gotcha. Because this is like the lowest service I have. Like I've never sold anything this low. Usually we're 10 to $20,000 packages.
right.
But um I thought I had to go lower because it was a funnel.
Nope, you don't have to. Not
Okay.
100%. Not 100%. Sorry, y'all. Making sure Neo has a link to get in here. So, but no, that's 1 second, y'all. All right, cool. But yeah, the other stuff, I want to be honest, probably could take a little too long to go into. And I see we have a couple people with their hands raised. So if that's
Great.
cool with
Thank you
you,
so much.
maybe we can bring up Neo and have that answer maybe later on. Is that cool?
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Michael.
Awesome. Kendra, what's up? Team, if you want to pull up Kendra, that'd be great.
Well, I got a quick question. So I have Go High Level and I created like a community in there.
Hmm.
I haven't really been doing too much with it as of late. Like I have people that are interested in joining and they've been joining because I made it. My question is basically, is this a good idea or should I like revamp it? So I basically made it free to join. But there's like a lot of mini classes in there that are paid, but they're like low ticket costs. And I did it more so to really like grow like my email list and like build up like a community of people that I can like, okay, hey, let me teach you this, and you go tell your people about me. But I'm still wondering about if it's a good idea to have like the paid like mini courses in there. Like they're packed with value. I feel like they're worth it. But should I flip it and just charge to get into the community and make the classes free? Or should I leave it how I have it?
Yeah, great. I think it all comes down to, well, let me say this first. We're all looking for the right thing, right? I keep hearing,
Mhm.
is it this way? Is it that way? Is it this way? Listen, there's many different ways that work. And I want to be honest with you, Kendra, like what works for you probably and may work differently from Noemi, right? Noemi teaches, I think, educators, right? Noemi, you said. And then Kendra is over here and you help. Who'd you say you help?
Me.
Yeah, who do you serve?
Basically, people who want to get into like digital products and have solutions that are AI based for their businesses. So, my niche is basically business owners.
Okay, gotcha. So business owners with AI, yeah, they're going to be different, right? So,
Yeah.
long story short, it depends on how your traffic is coming in, right? So, right now, do you have a big list? Are you spending money on traffic? Are you just kind of starting out?
So I'm just starting out. I have grown my list, but it's not where I want it to be. I started like December the 30th. I started on December the 30th. I say I have like 150 um people on my list now. I have a Facebook group with like over 1,000 people in the group. Things like that. But yeah, I'm just starting out and I haven't started spending money on ads and things
Right.
because I that was another question, like what's most effective? Is it a
No,
waste
well,
of
it's
time or
the
no?
reason why I'm asking is because you can go make the community paid, but if you don't have a big amount of traffic being driven there, you're probably going to have very low results at first, right?
Yeah.
Um, but if you had it free and you can nurture them and get all these leads and build your list, it may be smart to start there. So I kind of like the play. I privy this. Everybody can run their business different. I love having paid communities. I mean, we've grown communities to thousands of people, like paid members, and it's just been phenomenal. But they're spending thousands of dollars a month on ads. They got content that's going mega viral, you know. So I'll say for you, I like that play personally of just creating the free group, adding value in there, making value posts, maybe going live in there, just educating. And then, once you add enough value to people, they're going to be wondering, oh man, if she just taught me this in this lot free class in the community, imagine what these mini courses are going to hold, right? So I'm not against the free community. I would probably stay there until you feel like you can drive consistent traffic to a paid community, because the paid community is, it takes a different level of buyers, right? So
Yeah.
I would say you're on the right track. I'd say stick with the free. And then what you can do eventually is run this play, y'all. Build a big free community. And then once you get it to a certain size, maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people, announce, hey, this group is closing. If you want to stay in, guess what? I'm doing a founding members price of $10 a month, 15, $30 a month, whatever that is. So now if these people want to stay in the group, if they want to stay in the group, then they can pay. So start out with the free and then you can convert it to paid later. Does that make sense, Kendra?
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Glad you guys found that valuable. All right, y'all. Well, listen, we got the man of the hour in the room. Thank you for spending some time with me. I appreciate you. Hope I answered some questions. Been really fun. So, Neo, I know you're in the room now. You just text me and let me know when you're ready. We just went through some funnels. We went through SEO. We went through a bunch of stuff. And so now I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic over to you So you can come up and start your lesson today and do some Q&A with the crowd. Let's see.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? Y'all ready for today? Man, first, clap it up for Michael and the team, y'all. Man, leading that powerful conversation and really giving game. Shout out to Michael and Lay getting it done. Man, if you guys are excited and pumped up, listen to me, y'all. I wanted to do Q&A. Michael, you already did Q&A. Is it okay if we jump right into a lesson really quick? Because I want to over deliver today. I want to make sure we're giving you so much game today. Matter of fact, I need you guys to unmute. I gotta hear the noise, right? And I need to see more videos on. There are not enough videos on right now. Unmute. I need to hear the energy real quick so we can go on and get this thing going. Let me hear the energy real quick. Unmute. Let's hear this energy real quick. Let me hear this energy really quick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey.
All right. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Guys, listen, let's get right to it, guys, because, man, I told you I was going to have more treats for you, more special guests. So before we get going very quickly right now, I need you guys to understand one of the most important mechanisms when it comes to digital marketing. Are y'all ready for this? Like, one of the most important mechanisms when it comes to digital marketing. Like I see so many people do this and get this wrong. I'm like, oh my gosh, you are leaving so much money on the table. And I want to make sure that's not you. So what I understand here is if you guys execute on this information, this is going to really help elevate your income, impact, and influence. So if you guys are ready for the chat, somebody say I'm ready. If you're ready for me to go all in on the topic, somebody say all in. And we're going to go ahead and go through this very quick. So the most important piece of the process, guys, is the sales funnel. And earlier in my career, I went to this conference called ClickFunnels, right? I'm talking about, I don't know how many years ago. I think they're on 10. So this must maybe probably the second one, maybe. And I went to this conference and I didn't still, after the whole day there, I still did not understand the concept of a funnel. Let me tell you what most people do and how most people are doing it wrong. When you are normally going to a website, here's how this works. You go to a website, they buy the product, they check out of the product, and it is done. You okay, honey? I'm working right now. Y'all got to come back. You can say hi to everybody, though. Come here. Y'all got to go, though. Ocean, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
What's your name?
Ocean.
Ocean Marie.
Ocean Marie.
See you later. Right, you want to say hi to everybody, Dreamy?
Hello, everybody.
Say hello, everybody, Dreamy. Okay. You want to say hi to everybody too, son? Yeah. You want to say hi, son? Come on, son. Say hi to everybody, son. Hi, everybody. All right, y'all go. Y'all got to go out of daddy office. Shut my door. Come back later. Come back later. Come back later. I see y'all soon. Yeah, y'all go in the theater. See y'all or whatever y'all going to do. See ya. Thank you. Yeah. So that's one thing I do desire for you. I want you working. I want you to be able to be at home when work happens. Be able to do it how you want to do it. So that's something I desire. I'm speaking that over y'all, right? So anyway, let's get to it. So yeah, her name, that's actually her first name. My daughter's first name is Ocean Marie. So it's one name. My other daughter, her name is Dream, and my son is King Nehemiah. So here's the thing, y'all. My son is so bad, right? I mean, this kid is bad, really. I mean, he fighting everybody. But here's the thing, how I thought about it. I'm like, yo, even if he bad, when you call his name, you still gotta affirm something good. So that's what I thought about. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna be bad, King, sit down, King. King, if you don't stop, King. So that's kind of what I thought about when I named my son. Not bad, just busy, right, Kesh? Thank you for that. So anyway, let's keep going. So let me go to break this down. When most people are going to a website, you're going to a website, you're landing on a page, you're buying the thing that you want to buy off the website, then you're going to the checkout cart and you're out the door. And that is how most of you are selling currently your products. That's how most of you selling your services. Even just the other day, like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and put my book on Amazon, and I'm only going to put it on Amazon. Do you guys understand the problem when you're putting your products on other platforms? I believe Amazon is incredible, but guess what happened when you put your stuff on Amazon? in terms of books. You're not getting everybody write it down. The most important piece to this is gaining customer data, which you are not doing when you're putting your product and services on someone else's platform. They're not giving you the customer's email. They're not giving you the customer's name. They're not being able to give you any data. All you know is get a sales report at the end of the month. You may have sold 50 books. But instead, the idea is that you want to go ahead and put this through a sales funnel. And I'm about to go ahead and break it down. You guys got to let me know if you guys can hear me, because I'm about to go to my board. Somebody came by my office and took my iPad, so I don't have my iPad, but I want to go ahead and break it down. I'm going to break it down. All right. So, quick sound check. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me from over here on the board. Let me know if you guys can hear me from over here on the board. Quick sound check. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me over the board, because I'm on the other side of the room. So go, let's break it down. So everybody write it down. The most important piece to the funnel. Everybody write it down. It's AOV and LTV. Nehemiah, what does AOV mean and LTV mean? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Can you guys see that? Let me make the thickness a little bit thicker. All right. All right. Most important part of the sales funnel is ATV. Oh my God. LTV and AOV. I'm sorry. All right. So everybody write it down. What does this mean? This means average order value and lifetime value. So your goal when it comes to a funnel is you are looking to get the average order value. You are looking to get the customer to spend more with you versus less with you. And the other thing is lifetime value. What is this client or customer worth to me when they come into my world? Let me give you guys a prime example. Is there anybody here who purchased something from me now, right? But it may have took a year, it may have took 2 years, or you purchased something from me in the past and now you're purchasing something again. That is lifetime value. You're trying to understand how much will somebody spend with you. So let's go ahead and break down the process of a funnel. Everybody, when it comes to creating a funnel, one of the most important pieces to creating the funnel is collecting the customer's data. What am I collecting when it comes to a funnel? Everybody write it down. You're collecting the first name, minimum. You're collecting the email, and you're collecting a phone number. You do nothing without an email and without a phone number. I almost don't even care about the first name as long as you're getting the email and the phone number. Right? Get the first name as well. Why? Because now I have information to be able to contact you. I can contact you via abandoned cart. I can contact you via email. I can contact you via phone, voice. I can contact you via text. Let me know if you guys are getting what I'm dropping on you guys really quick. So when it comes to a funnel, everybody write it down. You want to have an opt-in. There's 2 ways to do a funnel, right? So there's a wall where you can be collecting name, number, and email. So remember earlier on, I broke down how this book made me $1 million. This one book you're looking at made me $1 million. I am making more money than probably 99% of every author you have out here who said I was on the best time world seller. Listen, they're normally in a deal where they're getting 10, 20% of the proceeds. They're getting the publisher's getting 80, and they're not getting an ounce of a customer's data. I don't care if you were a New York Times bestseller and you had none of the customer data to resell products and services to. AJ Brown went on the internet and he was in the middle of his Eagles game. He was reading a book. The guy went from the very worst, very low on the New York, very low on purchases for books at the top of the list. And I'm so happy for him. I'm sure he got speaking engagements. I'm sure a lot went on for him, but he has none of the customers' data. So if 100,000 people went to go buy that book, guess how many phone numbers and emails do he have from people going to go find him? Anybody take a wild guess? 0. So the key is, I don't care if you're on Amazon and these other platforms, but you make sure they come through your platform just as well as you're sending them to other people's platform. So when you guys are creating a funnel, there's 2 ways you could do this. On the front of the funnel, there's name, number, and email before they can see any information. So before they can buy this, I was already collecting their name, their number, and their email. The second way that you could do this, when it's time for them to buy the product or service, you're collecting their name, their number, and their email. So let's go and break it down. Let's go and break this thing down. Man, if y'all getting game already in the chat, somebody say I'm getting game, bro. And if you guys understand this concept that I'm giving you guys, my gosh, it is going to really catapult your business. Cool. So very first thing is, it's your opt-in page. If you decide to do it this way, opt-in page. The very next thing in your funnel is your product. So this is your product. What is your product that you're selling? Is this an ebook? Oh, excuse me. Let me go back to the wall. Is this your ebook? Is this a guide? So normally we're going to go ahead and talk through my funnel exactly, the funnel that made me $1 million. So the very first thing in my product is a $47 product. Some of you are asking, Nehemiah, why would somebody spend $47? Nehemiah, why would somebody spend $47 for a book? Everybody write it down. When it comes to creating your hero product, write it down. This might mean your book. This might mean your course. The number one way to increase the perceived value of the product is to surround it with bonuses. So for me, mine came with a mini mindset course, which were 3 videos. It came with like a content calendar. It came with 2-3 other things, which now makes the $47 seem irrelevant. And note, mine is an ebook. I don't have to physically deliver anything to a person's house. So the reason why I'm able to get $47 for my product is because it is an ebook that come with bonuses. Next step in the funnel, everybody write it down, put it in the chat, order bump. Order bump is one of the easiest ways for you guys to start generating income that no one is talking about. For those like Nehemiah, what do you mean by order bump? Think about it. You guys are going in the supermarket to go buy milk. You go to the back of the supermarket, you walk all the way to the back of the supermarket, you go grab your milk, you walk all the way to the front. You get to the register. Your order bump is, oh crap, I see a Snickers right here. Oh man, I see a candy bar. Oh, I see a magazine. Oh, I see mints. Oh, I see this. Everybody write this down. It is a no-brainer purchase that they will purchase that will help them get equal or greater results. So what is a great order bump that comes with an ebook since people don't like to read? I am now giving them my audio book. So the very first thing is an audio book. The next thing might be a meal guide. And this is generally a product that is $7 to $37. Very quick. All right, next step in the process. Everybody pay attention. Do you guys already see the difference? The difference between a regular online shop and this is before you have to see every product inside of my funnel. The reason why, like most people, you're only coming to spend $47, but they're leaving me spending $400, $200, $300, $500. Why? Because every customer got to see every step in the funnel. Let me know if this is making sense. So now we got our opt-in page. Now we got our order product. Then we got our order bump. The very next thing we got is, everybody write this down. You go to the next thing, and this is called OTO1. This stands for one-time offer only, right? And everybody here, this can be $99 upwards to $500. Generally, I think $99 is a sweet spot. Normally, this is a product that they cannot find anywhere else on your website. This is a product that you have for a client where you like, yo, this is straight fire. This is something that is not being sold anymore. And let me give you guys a prime example. The product that I sell on mine, I did this greatness mastermind. It was $2,000 for people to attend. I had this in Young Thug's mansion about 7 years ago in Atlanta, Georgia. He had a pool in the middle of the living room. I rented his spot. It cost me $30,000. Can I give you guys one of the most important pieces of advice that you may hear over this week? Can I give it to you guys? And everybody write it down. It's my double R method. This event that I had, guys, understand, it was not profitable. It cost me $20,000, $30,000. At the end of the event, I think I made $2,000. OTO stands for one-time offer. So guess what happened? I made no money at the event, but the most important thing that I done at this event, which I need you to do at every one of your events where you're talking and it's a lesson at, everybody write it down, record it. Uh-oh. So I made no money at the event. It was no profitable. I want you guys to write this down. Amateurs make money on the front end, experts make money on the back end. I didn't care. Well, I did care that I didn't make any money, but guess what? I had the asset. So do you guys understand this same exact product? I sold it for $99. I sold 3,000 of them over the course of a couple years. So I made $300,000 off of a recording that I only did one time. Are you understanding what I'm saying to you? So every event, Noemi, every event that you are having with your teachers, you're recording it, you're packaging it all up. Because now that is a playback. Now that is a bonus. Now that is something else that you're offering. Amber T, you picking up what I'm putting down, what you says? So now I have, now what I have is an order bump. So now guess what happened, y'all? The next step in the process, OTO1, downsell. I'm selling the same exact product for $77. Why? Hey, guys. Hey, for some reason, Precious, Dr. B, Crystal, Jasmine, Barbara Mitchell, I know you're somebody, I know you are a person of value. I know you're somebody who like to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime. I know you're somebody looking to really level up your digital marketing business. For some reason, you did not take advantage of the greatness mastermind that people paid $2,000 to get to. They had to get a rental car. They had to get a place to stay. And you missed out getting it for $99. This is your last opportunity right now to get it for $77. So now, guess what? I also sold probably 500 of these in my career throughout this funnel. So you're telling the same exact product. Then we go next, guys. OTO2. This was like an IG course, and I think we sold this. Y'all, my kids be in my, I'm trying to fix my board, but my kids be in my, I gotta keep my kids out of my office. They be in here going crazy. Anyway, IG course, I sold that for $300. And then guess what, y'all? What do we got next, y'all, in the funnel? What do we got next? OTO2 downsell. Take the same exact course for $99. So what you guys are seeing here now, what does this look like? This is a funnel. You're sending them through every one of these steps. Bonus game, every one of these steps, you should shoot a video because most people do not read. And then we get to the thank you page. And guess what we do on the thank you page? Everybody listens to the thank you page because they got to know their next steps. You sell again. Can you see how somebody comes to my funnel with the idea of buying a book for $37 and leave out spending $200, leave out spending $300, leave out spending $500? So again, we're trying to increase our average order value. We're trying to increase the lifetime value of our customer. So one of the strategies, and I'm going to talk to our team about giving you guys funnels, but you're literally, and let me know if our special guest is here because I know we had a certain time. Hold on. So with that being said, guys, I literally, oh, perfect. Oh, she's here. So literally, I'm literally giving you, so when I first start working with a partner, the first thing I do is I go analyze all of their assets and we immediately start plugging in order bumps, upsells, downsells. We even do this on our free opt-ins. We even do this on free opt-ins. Like when you come to a webinar, it's something called a bridge sell. The webinar is free, but we got something like a webinar prep kit that is $27. And we'll go make thousands of dollars to offset the advertising costs on a webinar prep. I had a client and I said, I'm looking to partner with her. And I went to the webinar. I'm like, yo, you had no, I registered 10,000 people. If you register 10,000 people and you're not offering an upsell, if 5% of those take the order, 10% of 1,000 is 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So 500 people at a $37 product. Everybody in the chat, right, get paid. So $500 times $37 is $18,000 before I even show up for my class. So if you are not adding fun and adding order bumps and upsells and downsells, you are literally saying, I hate money. You're legit like, yo, I don't care about no money, bro. I'm good. So anyway, guys, I got to bring up our guest. Y'all said y'all wanted more Alicia. Do y'all want Alicia to come back? I said, Alicia, I need you to come drop another 15 minutes on them, because what we're about to do together in the coming months, like the revolution, that the amount of AI agencies that we're about to create and help people become six-figure business owners is about to be crazy. And I'm just curious to know, who's ready to be a part of that army? Like, who's ready to be a part of the AI agency army, where you're literally injecting AI all throughout your business, and then you're injecting it through other people's businesses, and they're paying you $1,000 a month. They're paying you $2,000 a month. They're paying you $5,000 a month. And it's being ran by a team of agents and maybe one or two humans. So listen, guys, I need you guys to get ready to get up out of your seat. You don't got to get out of your seat, but if it was live, you got to, I mean, if I said if it was live, it's live. If this was like in person, get your butt up. But I just need y'all to clap it up. We're about to bring my sister back up to the stage. Alicia Little, y'all, she had a day plan. She decided to come here for us. So I want y'all in the chat, show her some love right now, because she did not have to come do this. So Alicia, thank you, sister. Thank you for coming back to share a little bit more game. Once you're done, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna go ahead and wrap up today. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. And I wanted to just piggyback on a little bit of what Nia was talking about and how you can use AI for this. So his proven systems, absolutely amazing. Round of applause for that training. I was taking notes. I know you guys were too. And so as he was talking about, first of all, the free book offer, how many of you know that you can use AI to create your book? You know that now, right? You've seen me present on that and you're like, come on, I can create that book. Yes. So AI to create that book. But did you know on all of our upsells, our order bumps, we use AI to create all of those pieces? So one of our best offers when we're doing a webinar or a summit is to get VIP access. So people will upgrade for VIP access, which includes recordings, a VIP workbook, VIP a checklist, a spreadsheet, different documentations, and we use AI to create all of it, and they are created in excellence. So I just wanted to put that out there, hey Keish, that you really can use AI to create every piece of that. And the times that we're in today, like whatever you're offering, somebody tell me what you're offering so I can help you with this. But whatever you're offering, you need to put an AI component in there as well. So whatever that package is, you're going to add that you have some sort of AI component. So Jasmine says credit repair. So you're teaching people how to repair their credit. In your package, you need to have an AI component. And that should be some type of AI agent that will help them to write their letters that they need to send out. Do you get it? Right? So some sort of AI agent in that package. So as you're selling your package, because of the times that we're in today and everybody's talking about AI, it's like my package also includes. Does that make sense? Give me a yes if that makes sense. So, okay, let's look at another one. Event planning. Absolutely. You can have an AI agent that helps everybody. It pushes out a checklist and does different things for your clients as they're working on event planning. Hey Karen, with your med spa, dance training programs, event entertainment, becoming a children's book author, using AI to illustrate picture books. Yep. So with event planning, Michelle, some of the things that you could do is to give them, of course, you can use AI to create your offers. So your checklist, the different things that you do as an event planner that people need to know. So are you teaching them how to be an event planner? Is that what you're doing? Is that what your course is on, Michelle? Let me look for somebody else here too. Book publishing and coaching. No, you're actually doing the event planning is what you're saying. You're doing the planning for the event. You teach it, right? So if you're teaching it, then as you're teaching it, you're thinking of all the different ways you can use AI to help deliver value and for what you're selling, right? For what you're selling and teaching. So let me talk a little bit more about AI agents. And I'm in Washington, D.C. because I was training government executives today, and I was teaching them a little bit about how to use AI the future is now, and AI agents and what different AI agents can do for you. And when I showed them the organizational structure of our business, this is what blew them away. That in different aspects of our business, we're using AI, which is helping us to really multiply our efforts and the different things that we do. So how many of you know, and just be honest, give me a 5 for a high five in the comments, that how many of you know that if you had an AI agent that was writing your social media content, that you would post more, right? So if you were able to use AI to write all your content for you, that you would be able to post more. Yep, definitely. You're admitting it. You're saying yes. Naomi, I see you raise your hand there. You're like, yes, me. RJ gave me 4 5s, right? Yes, for sure. So one of the things that we do with one of our agents, her name is Vicky, and she's our viral script writer, is that what Vicky does is that I can upload a reel that I've created, so a video that I've created, and boom, she will take that reel as a video in video format and write the caption for me. And we call her Vicky the viral script writer because she's trained on how to write a viral script. So the title, every piece of it, she does. So, and if you're Crystal, if you're nervous about posting, you get the content back from them and you post it yourself. You can look it over what your AI writes. But here's the thing, a lot of us, and myself included, I was the biggest roadblock in my business, because guess who needs to write the script? I don't think anybody can do it better than me. So I want to write the scripts. I want to, review different things. I want to write the post for social media, until I realized that with the right prompting and instructions, an AI agent can do it better than myself. Right? Anybody else the roadblock and you're like, I know that if AI can do it better than me, that I will let it go and let AI do it. Yes, Karen says me, Angie says me, right? And so as we know that we need to really multiply ourselves, promote our business, it's about marketing and promoting and creating, right? Creating those offers, that as we do it with AI, we're going to grow and scale faster than ever before. Somebody say money, money. uh, I like to Talea, I think he said, I'm the roadblock no more. Yeah, you're the roadblock no more. Somebody say money, money in the chat, because for our business, we've been able to just multiply and grow so quickly thanks to artificial intelligence. I'm like screaming it to everyone. You can use AI. So when I saw Nehemiah, when I came on, I was on at the beginning, and him going through that whole process, I'm thinking about you guys and saying, boy, they can use AI to create every piece of this process. And so part of what we'll talk about is that we do have an AI team, and I'd love for you all to be able to adopt our AI team. So our viral script writers, our press release writers, our copywriters, our email marketing writers, our book writers. We have an actual agent that writes our books for us. Could be an ebook, it could be a physical book, but these type of things. I love how Nehemiah really started off and talked about his book. Did everybody hear that? He held his book up and he was like, I made $1 million from this book. I made $1 million from this book. I was looking to see if I had my book here, but I do the same exact book model. That my book is free, right? My book is free with your contact details. Give me your contact details, you get a copy of my book. And I make way more money doing that than ever sell. You can't even find my book on Amazon. I don't even care about it on Amazon, but I make so much more money and get a lot of, business. And I'm also an AI consultant, a lot of consultancy just from a book that was created by ChatGPT, right? Nobody would know because we know how to create the book in the way, if you remember the tone and style. So yes, AI to build your sales funnel. AI can build your landing page content. It can build your sales page content. It will build your OTO page content. It will build your order page content. It can do all of that content for you once you know really how to hone in and do it right. Does that make sense to everybody? Kendra said, I'm a control freak here, but AI got me together. Yes, AI will definitely get you together. And it's about efficiency and productivity. So think for just a minute. All right, I've got all this to do. Anybody ever sat back and it's like, okay, I have to write a book. I have to get my OTO together. I've got to create the order bump packages. But you get excited when you're like, guess what? Me and AI are going to do this together. I'm going to call on some agents to come help me and put this all together. And then now it becomes exciting because imagine the level that you can scale, grow and scale, especially compared to the one who's not doing it, right? Your competitor is not doing it. They're going to be able to create one ebook maybe in a month or 2 months or maybe one a year. And you're like, I did one today, I can do one tomorrow. So now you're able to create more offers, deliver more value at such a high speed that you become superhuman. Yes. EMRG says you have massive help with AI. You do, you have massive help with AI. And so as you're thinking about, all right, what roles do I need to fill in my business in order for me to do these things that Neo is teaching me? You start to think, okay, I need a copywriter to write the sales page. I need the book writer. And as you write all of these down, just know that as you create agents to do these tasks, you can call on them at any time. One of the things that I love that I was showcasing today is that agents can also work together with each other. Yeah, right. So let's say that you just wrote your landing page. So your landing page is now done and you've got the landing page done. After the landing page is done, you can call in. I'd have to show you this, but you can call in the press release writer and say, write a press release off of that landing page now. So, Pamela, our press release writer, we just call her in to that chat session and now she's taking over and doing her job. So the world of AI and the future with it is so exciting to me. Anybody else there with me? Give me another high five if you're there with me, a 5 in the chat. Because for you, right? Unbelievable, Crystal says, yeah, for you, it's all about how fast can we get this going, right? How fast can we get this going? Let's see. Kay said I was trying to do an ebook last night. Let's see. I have to make as soon as so when it does that to you, Kay said, okay, I'm ready now. Give it to me now. So if ChatGPT says, give me a minute, you say, I'm ready. Give it to me now. Yes. Um, so Greg, when you say your hurdle is no help and you're trying to hire employees or get interns, stop for a minute. Why do you have to hire employees or get interns? For the things that you want to do, especially if you don't have the budget to do it or don't want to spend right now, you need to focus and say, how can I have an AI agent do this for me? How can I use AI instead of spending? Because once your AI is trained on the task or it knows the mission, it can do what you need to do there, right? Courtney says, wow, you don't even need humans to help you anymore. Well, Courtney, in this case, you are the human and you are going to create your AI agents or adopt our AI agents and use them to help you get to the next level. As you grow and scale, yeah, you'll need to hire more humans. You'll need to hire that Courtney as you grow and scale. You'll need to hire that manager who's going to help you get booked for new speaking gigs and get on new stages. There are still roles for humans that you need in your business. But for these things that we're talking about tonight, especially in the digital product and the creation space, AI can do a lot of that for you. Does that make sense, Courtney? And then I would recommend to those of you here that you get ChatGPT Pro, spend the $20 a month. It'll be so worth it for you. And then version 4.5 has just come out. So in the dropdown, use version 4.5 and it has a better length capacity for you, or click on deep research when you're in version 4.5. Okay, Queen? So Barbara said, I need graphics for the ebook. How can I do that? So for your graphics, you can use two things. You can use ideogram.ai if you need like images, or there's a really cool new AI tool out called Napkin. So have you guys heard of Napkin, napkin.ai? Maybe I'll show this to you really quickly. So I'll give you one show. I'm going to go to Napkin and show this to you. You will be blown away. So let me log into my account and then I will share my screen. You ready? You want one tool? Do you want me to show you something really cool? So how many of you would love to have some sort of imagery inside of your book. Or here's the thing, one of your like OTOs or order bumps that Neo was telling us about, what if you need a chart or a graph or something like that, and an image that you can give them as well? You create it into a PDF. All right, so we're going to go to napkin.ai. So let me share my screen, go to napkin.ai, and then I am going to put something amazing in Napkin. Hang on one second. Okay. Can you see my screen now? I'm at napkin.ai. Nothing is on the screen right now. So I need to give it something to create an image about. So let me open up ChatGPT. I'll just make up something here. So let's say, give me some stats / data on ChatGPT usage, from 2022 to today. I just need some numbers to show you what it's capable of, right? So let's go. And it's napkin.ai that I'm at. All right, everybody got that? Yes, napkin.ai. All right. And if you have something that you'd like for me to do. Jasmine, one of the tools that I love that's really good. Okay, I'll come back to you in a minute. Hang on one second. Okay, so get some stats on ChatGPT uses. So while it's doing that, napkin.ai has the capabilities to create different types of images, charts, and graphs for you. And then you can put this into your book. All right. So yes, invest in ChatGPT 4.5. I'm on 4.5 right now. All right, so here we go. User growth of ChatGPT. All I'm going to do is copy and paste this into Napkin. Okay, keep going. Thank you, ChatGPT. Right. All right. Good enough. Now it's going into website traffic and stuff. I don't need that. All right. So I'm going to copy this, put it into Napkin, and I'm going to title it ChatGPT user growth. And I'm just going to take off the sources. We don't need the sources. That might confuse it a little bit. Boom, delete the sources. All right, this is good here. And then right in front, do you see this button that says generate visuals right here? Yes, do you see it? Making sure I'm zooming in so you see it. Click on generate visuals and let's watch this magic happen. So do you see how it's creating the visuals right before your eyes? Boom, right before your eyes. It's creating these visuals. I'm going to let it finish it. All right, so it created this timeline. Do you see the timeline of user growth? And then the next one it created was a timeline that looks like this. How long did that take to create? I didn't time it. Somebody give me an estimate. How long did that take to create? Anybody know how long did that take? Estimate it for me. I know somebody here is good with estimation on time. All right, seconds. Okay, perfect. Seconds. So look at this right here. I like this one. I like how this one looks, and this too right here. So for the person that asked, how can I get some visuals for my book? Here you go with your visuals. So you click on this now and just click the export button and then click download. And you've got some visuals for your book. Got it? Did you guys like that? Napkin.ai. And there, it's so nice that there's AI tools that can help us to really maximize our time. All right, you got it. Yes, you got it. Make sure you write it down. Yes, you can also generate images in ChatGPT. So I'll show you that too. It's not going to be as good in my personal opinion, and it does not do, so watch this. All right, in ChatGPT, create a visual for this. Boom. All right. And so it can create a visual for it as well, but it won't be as good, in my opinion, as napkin.ai. All right. So let me look and answer a few questions here. So for an audiobook, 11 labs.io is great for creating audiobooks. So I'm going to log into my 11 Labs account really quickly. And this is with your AI voice. So my AI voice is here in 11 Labs. And when you go in, you're going to click on projects and then audiobooks. or it's right here actually on the front page, audiobook. And then you can upload your file and you can see I've got a few different versions of my voice. Here's my voice. And this is how I can record my audiobook. So, all right, just showing you that really quickly to answer that question. And what about a book cover? I use a tool called ideogram.io to create my book cover. Let's see here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Looking to convert your ebook to an audiobook. Okay, so I gave you that one. What ebook to audiobook? Okay, so where do you publish your book once it's done where it can't be AI detected? So here's the thing. Amazon will ask you the question, how much of this book was done with AI? And it's not a bad thing to answer. They're not penalizing you for it. And it's not being, they're not doing it in a way that's going to penalize you. So you can go ahead and say that it was created in conjunction with you and AI. So just answer that there. Okay, the book cover, and then I'm going to show you an AI agent. All right, you ready for this? Book cover, then AI agent. If you guys want to, do you want to? You want me to show you a book cover and then an AI agent? And then, yes, okay, so let's do these two things. All right, really quickly. I am in Ideogram. So this website is called ideogram.ai. I recommend that you get a pro account. I think it's $20 a month or maybe $11 a month, but you can create book covers here. Here is the key to creating a book cover. Do not tell it to create a book cover because it will then like create the cover of a book on a table or on a bookshelf. You just want the book cover, kind of framework. So let me do a cover here. So I'm going to say an illustration of a robot. And on the top of the illustration, it says, I don't know, I love AI. And in the bottom right, it has the name Alicia Little. I'm just gonna show you something really quickly. Alicia Little. Now I'm gonna show you two things. Okay, so here, I'm gonna copy this. And then the key is the aspect ratio. So for the size of your book, it's portrait. Which book size do you want? Let's say 2x3. This is the closest to is it 6x9, right? And so I'm just going to click generate to show you what's possible here. Ideogram.ai. Ideogram. Shangela, thank you. Thank you. So it's going to create the book cover for you. Dot, 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 dot. All right. So now I'm going to pick which cover I like the best. And if I don't like them, it can regenerate and keep generating more. So this one I think probably came the closest to what I was looking for. I love AI and then Alicia Little. And so this then becomes my book cover. So whatever we wanted our book cover to be. So one of the tips and tricks, and then we're going to get into AI agents. One of the tips and tricks is that you can go to ChatGPT and you can say, I would like for you to create a prompt for the AI image site ideogram.ai. I would like, and then boom, an illustration, right? Boop, boop, boop. I would like an illustration. So then I'm going to say, I want this book cover to look like a bestseller. Boom. And so what ChatGPT, it's like you're using one AI to create a prompt for another AI to get the best outcome. And you can tell me if this is better than the book cover that I generate. You ready for the challenge? You ready for this challenge? Okay. All right. So, all right, perfect. And so the only thing I don't like about this prompt, which ChatGPT didn't know, is that I don't like when it says book cover. So I'm just gonna take that, create an eye-catching illustration featuring an adorable yet sophisticated robot character that's insanely lovable. Think playful tech vibes mixed with charm. At the top of the cover, boldly showcase the text "I love AI" in a stylish, modern, attention-grabbing font that immediately draws readers in. In the bottom right corner, clearly and elegantly feature the author's name, Alicia Little. Give the entire design that polished professional look that you'd expect from a bestseller. So I'm going to take that you'd expect from a bestseller out. So you see, we still have to read. We still need humans. All right. Deleting, deleting, deleting. Think vibrant. Fun. Right. I'm going to take off. This should instantly scream, pick me up and read. All right. Do you think this will create a better cover than my prompt? Yes or no? I'm just teaching you some prompting here. Yes or no? Yes. Yep, 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 yep. All right, perfect. All right, so let's test it. Let me go ahead and click generate. Beverly, I like your yes with that $ in front of it. I do, I do. Let's go ahead and click generate. Drum roll, drum roll. Yes, it is more detailed. Yep, it is more detailed. And of course I can put whatever I want there, my flair. I'm just trying to show you an example here. Okay, all right, okay. So do these book covers look better? I asked for an illustration. So do these book covers look better? Yeah, they look way better. They look way better. So here is a good. Should I show you one more thing? Do we have time for this? Did I show you how to take it into Canva and to edit in Canva? I think I showed you that already, didn't I? Didn't I show you Canva on the other side? Yep. So the last time I was here, I didn't show you Canva. Are you sure? All right. Okay. So let's do this because you've got to see this. This is game changing for you. Game changing for you. So how many of you have a Canva account? Do you have a Canva account? I just downloaded this illustration. So let's go to Canva and I'm going to open up Canva. And then I am going to click on create a design. And then I'm going to say, let's see, should I do a custom? Oh, where's the custom? Custom size. And then I'm doing inches. All right, we'll do 6x9 right there. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Opening it up in Canva. So Canva has a lot of AI tools in it. I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you one, but I love to teach Canva's AI tools. Okay, so here we go. Come on, Canva. Okay, so now I'm going to click on uploads and upload file, and I'm going to upload the file here. And it's uploading, And then we're going to put it over here and watch how I change the text. So come on, did you upload? It's still loading. Okay, I love AI. We're going to pull it over here. What do you notice, though, about that second line? I'm like, what is that? I don't even know what that says. So I have my image in Canva now, and I'm going to click on edit. And then watch this. My hotel Wi-Fi. Come on, hotel Wi-Fi. All right, edit. And then I'm going to click magic text. So waiting for everything to come up. It says grab text. So write that down. You put the image in, you click edit, and then you click what? Grab text. Right? Grab text. Yes, Greg, you can use Adobe Illustrator as well, but you're more advanced. You're more advanced than we are right now. All right, so I wonder if it's going to give me a hard time on my internet. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we go. Grab text. All right, come on, come on, come on. So what it's going to do right now is it's going to ask me to select the text I want to grab. And I'm going to push click, and I really just want to grab the subtitle, but it's going to grab both of them. That's okay. That's okay. Here we go. And then by doing this, so pulling it into Canva, I will be able to edit the text. So this text right here, this like subtitle, I'm just going to delete it. See how I'm deleting it right there? I'm just going to delete it. And then I'm also going to change this font here. So let's change the I love AI fonts to Bisky. I don't know, just showing you guys an example. Okay, no. Sunborn. Let's do Sunborn instead. And then I'm going to change the size. Let's change the size down some. Quick example here. All right, I love AI. Boom. We can make so many other changes, but this is just the basics of what you could do. So that line is gone. So when you're creating images in AI, you can now go into Canva to change things up for you. All right. So now we're going to get into, last but not least, an AI agent. So I can show you how crazy, mind-blowing this is for you. So I just paused my screen really quickly so I can open up something and get this AI agent to come up for me. So hang on 1 second. All right, which AI agent are we going to use today? We can use our, let's use our press release writer. All right, oops. Gonna go back. All right, so I'm gonna show you my screen now. So when we get into more AI agent teaching, when we use AI agents and integrate them into our business, even if you're a one-person business, you need to give your agents a job title. You need to give them instructions on how they work. And you can see here that I give my agents, I create their images on ideogram, but they have a name and a personality, right? And this helps my team to also integrate it. So if we're doing something, I'm like, did you go to Pamela to get the press release written? Right? I'm speaking on an event. Did you do it? So it's how we introduce agents into our business. So now, Pamela, the press release writer. Does anybody need a press release written for their business? Who needs a press release? Somebody tell me in the chat if you need a press release and tell me what your business is. Let me open this chat back up. All right. All right. So yes, you can get illustrated images with Canva as well. That is true. All right. So somebody tell me what your business is. Those of you who said, I need a press release written, tell me what your business is. So let's work with what laptop I'm using. Kendra, I'm on a Mac right now. So the M2, I think. All right. So let's do the Naomi. Did I pronounce that correct? Is it Naomi? I can see you. So just if no, put in your, oh, she said it's good. That means no, I didn't do it right, did I? All right, so we're going to write a press release for her. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go to the agent and tell the agent hi to get the agent started. So it's like, how can I assist you today? I need a press release. My name is, it's not, no, put your pronunciation in the chat so I get it right. Pavone, and let's see. So her press release is going to be on taking schools from the brink of closure to the top 25 in the country. Perfect. Noemi, is that right? Noemi? All right, good. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, top 25 in the country. All right, perfect. And is it a specific school you did? So let's do on taking a school, and we'll just make up a name for this school. We'll call the school, I don't know, let me look for Hollins. Hollins Elementary. From the brink of closure to the top 25 in the country. So it's like, Noemi, that sounds like an incredible achievement. Let's craft a powerful press release. So the agent is programmed with instructions to ask you questions. What's the date of the press release? When do you want it to go out? Let's have it go out March 10th, 2025. All right. What is the purpose of it? And then I'm going to say that it marks 1 year from the turnaround. Let's do that. Okay. Quote. I'm going to say, make up a quote for her. Up a quote for her. I'm not going to write your quote. Make up a quote for her. And then background, what were the major challenges it faced? So the challenges were, I don't know, low attendance, teachers missing many days. I don't even know what the challenges were, but, and then what did we implement? We implemented my 5-part school transformation system called Pavone 5. Okay. And then key statistics, the improvements. So we're going to say it was ranked in the low 10% of all schools. Now it's in the top 25%. Yeah, you can give it more details, but basically that's it. And then Pavone.com and 1-800-CALL-ME is your phone number. We're just going to put that in there really quickly. So now it wrote the press release just by answering those questions, because the agent has the information that says, when you get this information, write a press release based on this information right here. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense? Yes, Candace said yes. Candace is always, Fast Fingers Candace is here tonight. All right. So it says, from the brink of closure to the top 25%. Noemi Pavone's innovative transformation of Holland Elementary. 1 year ago, Holland Elementary faced a dire future: low attendance, high teacher absenteeism, and ranking in the bottom 10% of schools nationwide. So, all right, it's going to keep going. Today, under the leadership of Noemi Pavone, the school has achieved an extraordinary turnaround, now ranking in the top 25% in the country. The transformation is credited to Pavone's proprietary 5-part school transformation system, Pavone 5, which has become a model for struggling schools nationwide. Do you see how it takes this information and turns it into a newsworthy press release? And how quickly did it do that? Like, the press release was done in such a quick amount of time. And then it gave her a quote. Tell me if you think this is a good quote. Education is the foundation of our future, and every child deserves a school that fosters growth, engagement, and excellence. That sounds so good. Noemi, good job. But it wrote the quote for her. With the right strategy, commitment, and focus on the well-being of both students and educators, we prove that success is possible even against the toughest odds. And then it goes on the challenges and milestones, and then it gives her the information here. And then she would submit this press release. She can send it directly to the local news channels around where she is, or she can put it on a place like EIN Newswire, or I think it's PR Newswire. And so getting the press release to go out there. What happens to her when people look for her? She now has this press release. It can get her TV appearances, and she becomes more Googleable, as I would say right there. So when you're thinking about AI agents and how you integrate it, this is what you think about. Now, if you were to write this press release yourself, has anybody here written one before? Or if you were to write one, and just think about it, how many hours would it take you to write a press release and to write her quote? Noemi, how long would it take you to write the press release? Too long? She's like, too long. Several hours. Ashina said at least 90 minutes, right? She says, and so when is the last time you wrote a press release for your business, Noemi? When is the last time you wrote one for your business? You have this major achievement. Never, never. She has never written one for her business. But now, if you could use Pamela to write your press releases for you, every time something, happens that's newsworthy enough, would you do it? Would you do it? If you could use Pamela to do it for you? She said yes. That's the right answer. She said yes, she would use Pamela to do it for you. Barbara said yes. So Barbara said, for real, too long, and I've never done this. So here's the thing, Ashina, you used to write them. Okay, I got it. So a press release with AI, yes, it takes seconds now. So you think of all the different things. Email copy, you need copywriters, you need different types of content creation, and AI can do all of this for you in seconds. Yes, you could just speak to Pamela so she could write it. So remember, I think I told you guys this one, voicecontrol.chat. Did we go over that before? This is how you can talk to ChatGPT. So I'm going to put it in the chat for you right there. Yes, voicecontrol.chat. So I can just press this button right here and I could have said everything out loud and ChatGPT would type it up. Well, voicecontrol.chat is typing it up and putting the prompt into ChatGPT. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Yes, good, good, good. And so, yes, there's different ways that you can do this. All right, so let me answer a question about, Jasmine says about professional photos. So there's different apps that you can use to create photos with AI. And if you're not sure of what site that you could use, because I use Remini, but if it's not if it's not working for you, then one of the things that you could do is all you have to do is just ask ChatGPT. Tell it what you want to do, what some of the best apps are, and it will tell you that as well. So use ChatGPT. Midjourney works well too. Yep. All right. So the audiobook, let me answer some quick questions here and I'll turn it back over to Neo. Where's the area to personalize ChatGPT? So if you guys remember, when I taught you personalizing ChatGPT, you're going to go into settings and then you're going to go into personalization, custom instructions, and that's where you put the personalization in. Is it better to pay for ChatGPT? I would recommend that you get a $20 account. And then with that $20 account, you can create agents as well. So that's really important for those of you that want to create agents to do these tasks for you. How many of you want to create agents? Give me another high five in the chat. You're like, you saw Pamela, but how many of you need other agents to do different things for you in your business, right? So you'll pay that $20 a month. Yes. Is that a good investment to create these agents in your business, or even to adopt the agents I give you? You need to make sure that, yes, to adopt our agents, you would need that as well. So yes, that's the answer to that. So the $20 a month is absolutely worth it. There's other tools that we use to create agents. It just depends on the use case for it. So what problem is it solving? And then there's an AI agent for it. The audiobook software was called 11labs.io, 11labs.io. And then Neo will tell you later about the program we have so that you can adopt our AI agents and bring them onto your team as well and learn how to create them for yourself. So if you could have an AI agent that did something for you, so we showed you Pamela, the press release writer, what would you need? Is it a copywriter? Is it a book writer? Right? So tell me, which one would you need? Press release? Okay. Tell me which, and content creator? Yep. So all of it. Business and grant growth said all of it. You would need all of them, right? You would need all of them. CRM, help you with that. Content and press releases. So content creators, sometimes you don't even know the agents that you need until you're presented with them. Isn't that the truth? Somebody give me a true in the comment if that's true. Yes, press release writer, book writer, content creator, grant writer, article writer, blog writer. Yep, we have all of it. Personal assistant, CRM. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Neo, I think I went over my 15 minutes, but these, the audience, your people here are just amazing to work with, and I'm just enjoying answering.
You went over, but I'm totally fine with it because I understand the value. Like my payroll's $200,000 a month. Like if you just show somebody how not to pay a publicist, and I'm sorry if you're a publicist on here, but you show somebody how not to pay a lady legit charged me $2,500, y'all, for a press release to go
Absolutely.
out. Granted, the news came though. Like I was cool with it, but she did this. It come to find out they said she's in Alicia's program. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? So you tell me you went and learned how to do this, and I paid $2,500. Now, granted, the news came, so I ain't tripping. But can y'all imagine 2,500 times 12? You might take a guess what that is. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like $30,000 a year. I want everybody to have a good foundation. Like one of my favorite books, at least, and I want to share this story. I'm gonna go back to probably teaching for 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap. But I want to share the story. Years ago, Alicia, and I want to share years ago, I heard about this book maybe 10 years ago. It was called, maybe 12, 15. It was called The book was called Tim Ferriss. What's his most popular book? The
The
4 Hour
4 hour
Work
work week.
Week.
Yep.
15 years ago.
Yep.
And at the time when I heard about the book 15 years ago, he was talking about how he had virtual assistants and talking about how he was kickboxing in Tibet while all these businesses are running, and just how he had like all these different employees at the time. These were his virtual assistants in whether Colombia, Philippines, and all over. And I want to get clear because sometimes people get this idea that when you're paying a virtual assistant, I got a lot on my team and I really appreciate them all, but you're paying a good wage in where they live at. So a lot of times there be a thing where people think you're underpaying people. No, you're paying the right wage. It's just that when you go to certain countries, the cost of living is so cheap that is dope, right? So I say all that to say, like, this dude was just talking about how he's running this multi-million-dollar business annually, and it was costing him a workforce a few $1,000s a month. So fast
Absolutely.
forward, I never really understood the concept. Like, I heard it, I read some of it, but I never understood it. So now what I do now, guys, I talk to several of my friends. I hear so many plays every single day, but now I want people to sit me down, almost shake me and say, yo, bro, right now, what I'm talking about, I need your undivided attention. I need you to know how serious this is. So when my homie Chris Bruce called me 2.5 years ago, when he said, bro, I want you to be the face of AI for African Americans, it will be one of the biggest things ever in the world. I'm like, okay, it went in one ear and out the other. So my payroll went from 350 to 300 now to 200, but I probably would have been a much cheaper, running a lot more leaner, a lot more systematic if I would have took what he was saying as a serious conversation. So what I'm saying to you guys is, bro, I really need you to listen. Sis, I really need you to listen. AI is the future, and you need to do everything in your power. Look, everything, you too, everything in your power to make sure you fully adopt this in your business, your family businesses, and everyone else. Do you guys see how many businesses are going out of business? Blockbuster went out of business. They was unwilling to adapt. Netflix, Redbox came, then Netflix came, over with. Redbox was smelling their stuff. I believe Netflix or somebody went to them like, we should work together. We're good. Netflix. Choo. So I just want to repeat this to you guys. AI agents is the future. I'm letting you know you're going to remember this call. Like, dang, I remember when Alicia was on this call. Remember when Neil was on this call and they was telling us about this thing, AI. Now, guess what? This took my job. Jobs are in jeopardy. Every single day, jobs are becoming more and more in jeopardy because when you get on the phone with a business owner and the very first thing you say is, hey, I want to have a conversation with how I can help you save your money on payroll, processes, resources, and help you increase your profit margins by 20 to 30%, all while saving you time. Are you open to a conversation about that? Do you think where you work right now, for anybody, whether in your business or you work, do you think the person you work with, you think he's going to say no to that conversation? Hey, you got 10 minutes. I want to go on and talk about how I can reduce your overhead by 20 to 30% and inject AI in your business to increase productivity, increase profit margins, and create a system that works for you 24 hours around the clock, that don't talk back, that does whatever you need, and is just the most efficient process ever.
And
Do you think somebody's going to be open for that call? Go ahead, Alicia.
let me tell you a little bit about what we get paid per hour to create these type of solutions for people. So I'm doing a training and I got paid $5,000 an hour to train on AI and integrating AI agents, So we get paid, it's starting out, maybe you'll get paid $500, $800 an hour, but it is in such high demand. I've gotten paid up to $15,000 an hour to help businesses to integrate artificial intelligence, which is a fantastic price for them because just the work that I help them do, the measurable impact and the return on investment of that is so great for them. So, I mean, it is one of the best things. Absolutely. It is the best thing to get all in on right now for your business and creating businesses around it. So We teach people to use the press release writer to write press releases for businesses and charge them for it, to use the book writer. Do you know how much we charge for using the book writer? We tell our students to charge an average of $7,500 to write a book for someone with AI. We have a proposal out right now for $20,000 for a client to write his book with AI. I mean, come on.
And then Alicia, you take it a step further, right? I'm so, you know me, I go get my gift for it. I'm going to go find influencers. I'm going to just go whip up press release. Yo, I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
I created a press release for you and just sent it out for you.
Come on.
Guess what? They're spending a block like, can you continue to do it? Yeah, it's only $1,000 a month. Only $2,500 a month. Oh,
And it
y'all,
took
I want y'all to
seconds to
catch
write it.
this.
Seconds.
Want y'all to catch it. So Alicia, thank you. This is what I want to do, guys. It's okay, y'all. I'm over time. I like to respect y'all time. But is it okay if I give you 10 more minutes? But before I do this, this is your absolute last chance. I'm letting you guys know what's about to happen here. I'm about to take those who applied to work with us, work with Felicia, work with myself in the X-Man. I haven't even talked about the X-Man. Work with us with this brand new program that we created to help you grow with AI, to help you grow with your digital business, and to help you grow with speaking. Like, I'm essentially just giving you me, like how to become a more effective speaker, because everything get better when you get better with words, as my brothers say. How to learn how to use AI for your business. I don't care if you don't go inject this in other people's business, just being able to do it from your business and building your foundation the right way is everything. And then still understanding how you can build your own agency, and then understanding how you could do all things digital. Guys, I'm excited. So what I want to do right now, if you already put in your application, if you already put down your application in the chat, right? Done. And if you haven't seen, go ahead and drop the application so you can apply, because I'm about to take everybody who applied to a separate room literally in the next 10 minutes. And if you don't have an application done, you will not get in the room. You will not hear about the offer. For those who know you want to be a part of it, get your credit card ready. I don't want to hide or get ready. This will be the deal of a lifetime. I can't believe I'm doing what I'm about to do, especially because you guys understand my prices. You understand how much my masterminds are. So what we are doing makes no sense financially, but I want to make sure you guys hear about this, be a part of this, and be able to maximize out on this. And the bonuses I got for you guys for taking immediate action is going to be great. So very quickly, for you who's here and you know you want to be a part of it, just write me. I'm curious. I want to know, because I'm curious to see who knows, like, I'm going to find a way to be a part of this. Because I know most people will find a way, or some people will find an excuse, right? So I'm seeing a lot of me's, and I'm going to see how many of those hold their word when it's time, right? So hopefully you guys, somebody said, I hope my wallet agree. I get it, Sheena, I get it. So I want you to also write this down, especially when it comes to start pricing. Price is only an issue as value is absent. I want to make sure that don't go over your head. Because when you start talking to your customers, you got to start speaking to value and not price. Right? Price is only, I never mind charging when I charge people, because I know you're going to get 10 to 100x more. I already know that. One of my biggest mistakes I made earlier on is, one, not partnering with my people in my mastermind. But outside of that was I charged them too cheap because they got so rich and made so much money. And I ended up with the short end of the stick, because I was like, it's only 55,000 instead of saying it's 200,000. Because they went to become millionaires and grow, and I'm happy about them. But I'm like, well, I think the value that I got, it should have been more. My question for you guys: would you guys invest $50,000 if you knew it could make you $250,000 extra a year in perpetuity? Is that a lot of money or a little bit of money? Like, if you can invest $50,000 and it could potentially make you $250,000. Matter of fact, what if you could invest $50,000 and it just makes you extra $100,000 a year, and you only pay the $50,000 once, but next year you do it, the year after that 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 you do it. My question is, who ended up with the short end of the stick? So when it comes to you going to a business and you let them know, like, yo, for my services of running your whole AI aspect of your company, it's only $2,000 a month, but you don't got to pay for a press release writer. You don't got to pay for a virtual assistant. You don't got to pay for feedback coach. You don't got to pay for a copywriter. You don't got to pay for a this. Just everything you got to pay for. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saving them thousands, 5 to 10,000 a month. So paying you 2,000 ends up being nothing. So anyway, let's go give you this last lesson. Alicia, thank you so much, my sister, for coming. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
let you know who end up getting in this room so they could be a part of what we got going on. But thank you so much for coming back here to share some game. Guys, I want to go ahead and spend about 5 more minutes with you guys, and then I'm going to wrap it up because I broke down my funnel framework. Now I want to go ahead and break down to you guys my reverse ladder method. I want to go ahead and show you guys this because some of you guys believe you got to start at the ebook method and not know you can start at a higher level, right? Like Alicia said, you might just go straight to consulting, charging $5,000 to $10,000 an hour, but you have to believe you guys can do it. So we use a hybrid of, we got high level, we got ClickFunnels, we got a whole bunch. And tomorrow we may be able to share some funnels. We'll see. So, all right, team, let me get my screen up full screen. Let me go back here. I'm going to give you guys this very quickly and we're going to get up out of here. I'm mad. I got to get I don't like that my freaking screen is not, that's not, dang, it really bothers me that I don't have my iPad working. But anyway, all right, guys, this is my reverse ladder method. This right here, I wish somebody would have told me this earlier on. So I'm going to go ahead and break down to you guys my reverse ladder method and how I've come to learn it's easier to start at the top than it is to start from the bottom. Somebody in the chat, right? It's easier to start at the top than it is to start at the bottom. It's easier to start at the top than it is to start at the bottom. It's easier to start at the top than it is to start at the bottom. Also, once you guys have applied, everybody, right? I applied so we know who's going to be in that next room. So it's easier to start at the top than it is to start at the bottom. So with my reverse ladder method, what I teach people how to do is one of the things I heard one of my mentors say, and I think is so powerful, is the offer you don't make is the offer you can't take. One more time, the offer you don't make is the offer you can't take. So the idea behind this is if you have an offer that and you it's not even created, no one can even buy it. So one of the concepts and the strategies I break down and share with you guys is you need to create an offer even if you don't have it, right? So what is your highest price offer going to be? So for me, my highest price offer is partnership. My highest price offer is partnership. Normally, it's $1 million. And the reason why this is $1 million is my goal with every partner that we get is for us to make a minimum of $1 million. Somebody in the chat, right? $1 million in the chat, right? So this is when we fully partner with you. And some of you may be eligible for this, but generally it's a full-on partnership. We partner with you. You got to have, brand already. You got to have an offer already. We come help you grow and we come help you scale this. We do this with about 10 different people, right? So that is our highest level of our ascension ladder, right? So our very next step in our ascension ladder is our VIP day. And the VIP day is one of the most powerful concepts that we have. This offer is only $250,000, right? And that somebody in the chat, right? Only when you guys start talking about money, one of the most important things I learned is you have to begin to use the word only because people got to know it's cheap. They got to know, like, I know if you come spend a day with me, we fly you out on a private jet, we send a videographer with you, we grab all your content, we pick you up when you get here, your choice of a Rolls Royce, a Lamborghini truck or whatever. We then bring you to a $4.1 million estate. You get to, when you arrive, your dinner is already prepared by a chef. You enjoy an amazing meal. Then you wake up the next day and then our team comes on site and we work with you on your business. We talk about our cash flow days, how we're going to create 4 to 10 cash flow, 4 to 10 cash flow days with you throughout the year. We analyze every aspect of your business. What can be replaced with AI? How can we fully optimize different parts of your business? What are all your bottlenecks in your business? And you could bring yourself and your team and we go fully over it. So the idea behind a VIP day is only $250,000. It's $250,000. And then you also have our support throughout the year. Now, for most people, is Understand value. If someone here leaves and we help them create their high ticket offer, if they leave and we help them double their prices, if they leave and we connect them with every potential resource that they need. So my Rolodex is now fully open to you. Who do you want to connect with? Do you want to connect with Russell Brunson? Do you want to connect with Alicia? Do you want to connect with Adrian Morrison? Do you want to connect with whoever I have in my Rolodex? It now becomes your Rolodex, and I'm now going to put you in position to meet whoever you need and set everything up. So for me, my question for you guys: if somebody go and invest 250,000 in their first year to make 500,000, or the first year to make $1 million, do you guys believe it's worth it? So that's the next step. That's my VIP day. Next step in the ladder. And what I want you guys to do is I want y'all to fill every step of this ladder up for yourself, because at some point you may have all of these different offers, and it don't matter. You can choose which one you want to deal with. Like my partner offer, that may never be for you, meaning that may not be something you ever offer, but that's at my highest level. Your VIP day, everyone here can have a VIP day. Everybody. And your VIP day may be 5,000, it may be 1,000, it may be 10,000. So yesterday, the other day, the queen talked about she had a Jamaican restaurant for the last 25 years. Would anybody here pay her $10,000 to sit down with her as a restaurant owner? And she's going to tell you about, here's all the paperwork you need. Here's the biggest mistakes I need. Here's all the marketing you should be doing. Here's all that here's a list of every food influencer that we deal with. Here's all our biggest mistakes. Here's all the hurdles that you need to worry about. Here's every big vending event that you need to go in and set up a tent and go sell food for. Here's every connection that you need. Here's every resource that you need, XYZ. Would you guys pay for that? So the same exact thing you need to think for yourself. What does my VIP day look like, and what does it entail? So our very next thing, our mastermind. A mastermind is given generally 25,000, it could go down to 15,000 upwards to $100,000. I'm just giving you guys general price point. My mastermind was $55,000 to $75,000. And generally what a mastermind is, it gives you the opportunity to go ahead and experience normally weekly coaching with coaches. Like we had weekly coaching with a whole bunch of coaching. We had it fully laid out. In addition to that, you went and met with us 3 times a year. One time we went to Dubai, which was incredible. We did Dubai, we did Puerto Rico, we did Dubai, we did Puerto Rico, we did Mexico, we did Tulum. Like the list goes on and on. Ours is one of the best experiences there is. Like it's different. So that is our mastermind. You need to think through right now, what would your mastermind be? What are the results that you're getting somebody? Your next thing in your mastermind, after your mastermind, is your mentorship / coaching program. This may mean this is generally a 1 month to a 4 month program. My handwriting is horrible. And this is generally 5,000 to 25,000. And the goal is very simple. Your goal is to get them results by working with you closely. So we got partnership, we got VIP day, we got mastermind, we got mentorship. And just very clear, which one of these y'all want with me? Like you probably already know, like I need to figure out which one of these I want with you, Neo. Let me know in the chat which one you guys want. So once we go there, partnership, our very next thing we now do is course. So Alicia broke down how you guys can quickly create an ebook. We'll even break down how you could do that same thing. We could create your course in a day, and your course is normally 1,000 to 5,000, right? So it's 1,000 to 5,000. Do everybody here believe that you can sell someone a $5,000 offer showing them exactly what it is that you do and the results you're able to help them get? And over this next year, do everybody believe that? Do everybody believe you can do that? Like, like how to open up a restaurant, how to open up a daycare, how to open up a restaurant, how to open up a daycare. Put in the chat what you do, how to start your funding business, how to repair your credit, like whatever it is that you do. Do you believe you have what it takes to sell, how to become a best-selling author, how to start a nonprofit? I love it. I want to know what it is that you guys are going to show. So literally 1 to 5,000 is you could do this, and you could do this pretty easy. You could do that pretty easily. This is a bit more challenging. These are a bit more challenging. Next, let's keep going. What's our next concept? Community. A community is normally anywhere between $10 a month upwards to $100. And most people get the community aspect wrong. Most people get the community aspect wrong because you are trying to build a community with no audience. Like, yo, I'm about to go get, like, before you build a community, you got to ask yourself, how much am I looking to make? Do I want to make $10,000 a month? Do I want to make $30,000 a month? $30,000 a month at $20 a month, and you have no social media present, I probably wouldn't start with a community. Why? Because what we need to do in order to go get to $30,000 a month, $30,000 a month divided by $30, we need 1,000 people. It is so much easier for you to go ahead. It's so much easier for you to go ahead and sell your course 5 times at 5,000 than much harder for you to get 1,000 people at $30 a month. You have to become a marketer. Next step in the process, let's keep moving forward. Our next step in the process is community ebook guide. This is normally $7 to $47. And what you guys got to understand, I can't break it down here. Every one of these things, the reason why they call this the ladder of ascension, the reason why I kind of tell you to start from the top, especially if you don't have an audience, because it's much easier to sell a higher offer to a more qualified person than it is for you to try to go get thousands of people here. But every one of these feeds on to the next. This is why I call it, this is just, it's like almost like a marriage. Like if they get, Carter got value with my ebook. Carter got value with my ebook. Carter Cofield went and got value in my ebook. He paid $47. It made him all of this money. He then came and gave me $55,000 or $45,000. He went from my ebook right to my mentorship. Now Carter want to do a VIP day. And then I'm sure after that, he may want to do a partnership. But it all started from here because if you are giving them value, they're going to say, all right, crap, what's next? Let me get in your community. All right, now let me go out and buy the course. Man, let me get to the mentorship. Why? Because price is only an issue and value is absent. So the reason why I tell you to give so much value away for free is people are going to want to work with you guys. And the final step in the ladder, y'all, is my freebie. Are y'all picking this up? So this is the ladder of ascension. Most people literally start here. And you never sell your people nothing, so you end up making zero. So let me give you guys this, and this, I might give you guys this in the next, I may come back and get this to you guys tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys probably how you guys could go ahead and make your first 5 to 10K. I may break that down tomorrow, but do you guys understand the concept? What I may come here to do tomorrow and literally break down for you guys how to get a customer that will pay you $1,000 to $10,000 before you build anything. Then Alicia shows you how to build it all. So guys, I wanted to go ahead and give you that formula. Like when I'm at my mastermind, I literally break down and show them, literally, when you come to my VIP day, we literally build each part of the offer out. We build out what each part is. We build out what are the components. We build out the delivery. I'm literally breaking down to you a few snippets that you get when you come spend a day with me. So this is what I want to do. Michael, guys, is your app done? If your application is done right now, say done. We're about to go to the next room. Guys, I'm going to be 100% transparent. I'm not going to go to this next room and spend an hour trying to sell you. I promise you. I don't have it in me. I'm going to go here. I'm going to give you, and I want to literally just let you know, here's what the investment is. Here's how you take advantage of it. It makes no sense the price that we're doing this for. So just be ready to take massive action because we're about to blow your mind with what you're about to get, the value you're going to get. And y'all, we literally going to show you how to go get customers. Which makes it is what we're doing makes no sense. So what I want you guys to go ahead and do right now, team, drop the link right now. Michael, Lay, y'all come on back up. Give the instructions so I could take me a drink of water. We go to this next room and we could go ahead and get start enrolling those who are ready. I'm curious, one more time, how many people here are ready to make the investment? If you're ready to make the investment in the chat, right? I'm ready to invest. If you know, bro, I'm ready to invest. I have to be a part of this. I'm excited about this. I'm pumped up. I'm ready to be in that room. Neil, I'm ready to be at your birthday party. Oh, no, stop. Neil, don't be giving little secrets out of what some people are going to be getting in here. Shut up. Don't talk. I'm ready to be with Alicia live in person. No, shut up. Shut up, Neo. Stop, man. You can't be talking too much right now. All right, anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in the other room, man. Michael, Lay, y'all come on up. I'm gonna take me a little 2-3 minute break so we could get everybody in that room and let's get to it.
All right. So what we're gonna do, y'all, is we are going to close this down. We're gonna close this down. And so what we're gonna be doing is we are gonna be putting everybody who applied and got approved, check your email, check your text, because we are going into the next steps call to share what it takes to work with Neo, with Alicia, and everybody else in this program who's excited to go in the next steps call and hear about this opportunity. Just put me in the chat if you're ready, you're excited, you're pumped. I love it. Well, listen, this is the last call. Go to applywithneo.com. Applywithneo.com. And we're going over there. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna close this down and give us like 3 minutes. I'm gonna open up the Zoom room right now. I'm gonna go open up the Zoom room right now. So don't go anywhere. You can go get maybe like a drink of water, but come right back to your computer, check your email, check your text inbox, and then go hop into the next steps call right away, because we're not gonna be in there long. It's only gonna be like a 30-minute call, but we're gonna lay out everything you get, and then a small group of you all are gonna be able to work with us, get your AI agents up, get that speaker training, get your funnels up, get your social media right. It's gonna be phenomenal. So applywithneo.com. Don't forget though, tomorrow morning, we have a morning mindset call at 8 a.m. And then we have the final session tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. I'm not supposed to do this. Neo's probably going to get a little upset at me. Is it okay if I over deliver? Just put yes in the chat. Just put yes in the chat. I really, Neo doesn't even know I'm actually about to say this. So y'all, we are coming back on Saturday morning for a bonus session as well. We have four special guests, one on Instagram marketing, one on planning your financial legacy, another on shoot, man, my brain just went like blank. But I think we have like 4 other speakers. So Saturday morning at 10 a.m. We got so much more this week. So even if you're like, hey, I'm not right for this mentorship opportunity right now, I just don't feel like it's the time. That's cool. Stay with us all week. We got phenomenal stuff in store. Tomorrow night, Saturday morning, it's gonna be phenomenal. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna close this down. We're gonna see you all in the next steps call that applied, and be there. Head over to that link ASAP. Don't delay, and we'll see you all very, very soon, y'all. Have a great evening.